So in today's video, we're going to be doing another credit union review. And this one right here is a hidden gem, probably one of the most slept on credit unions out there. They offer a variety of different products on the personal side, including credit cards with 0% APR for 18 months, zero balance transfer fee. You got personal lines of credit that go up to $40,000, credit builder loans, as well as auto loans that go out to 96 months, as well as 125% financing with no payments for 90 days. So in today's video, we're going to be going over Justice Federal Credit Union. Now, in terms of eligibility, there are several ways of getting into Justice Federal Credit Union. Now, they have a refer a member. So when you refer an eligible family member, friend, or colleague for membership, you both get $25 each. Now, in terms of what you'll need for membership, so you're going to need a social security number, driver's license, or government ID, as well as proof of your current home address, and a minimum $5 balance in your savings account is required to establish and maintain membership. Now, here's a list of different organizations that can allow you to become eligible. Now, Justice Federal Credit Union is geared towards the law enforcement communities. So there's a variety of different organizations and different associations. So you don't necessarily have to be employed, so to speak, but there are a handful of different organizations that you can join in order to become eligible. Now, one of the easiest ones is going to be the National Legal Aid and Defender Association. Now, the National Legal Aid and Defender Association is a nonprofit organization, so you could become a member. Now, they have different types of memberships. Now, there are some fees associated with joining. Now, if you want to join as an individual, so if you're an attorney, it's $100, non-attorney $60, or $40 for program member employees. They have student memberships, client memberships, as well as a lifetime membership. So you could choose either of these, right? So probably the more obvious one is going to be, let's say, a non-attorney professional or student fellow, and this will help you gain access to Justice Federal Credit Union. Now, if you don't want to go through the NLADA, there's a handful of other companies and associations you could check out, and usually those are going to have some type of fee associated with it, but I do have some limited availability for referrals. So if anyone's interested, I've dropped a link. This is on a first come, first served basis. All right, so let's start off first with the auto loans. So they have auto loans to go out to 96 months. So 96 months, that's like what, 8 years? Also zero payment for up to 90 days, zero down payment up to 125% financing. All right, now in terms of personal loans, they have a handful. So they have the Justice Line of Credit. So this is a personal line of credit, Justice Line of Credit, JLOC. So this could be used just like any other personal line of credit. You can borrow up to $40,000, no collateral requirement, low minimum payments, and advances may be requested by check, digital banking, or phone banking system. They also have a personal loan. So the personal loans have a loan amount of $500 all the way up to $40,000. So this is your traditional term loan. They also have shared secured loans where you're putting down a deposit. And they also have another unique product. So they have the credit builder loan. So the credit builder loan is to help you establish credit history, improve your credit score, or rebuild your credit. So this is a 1 year, 12-month term with a maximum loan amount of $2,500. So all loan proceeds will be placed in a share account and pledged as collateral until the loan is paid. So this is your traditional credit builder loan. So they have a 0% intro APR for 18 months on purchases, balance transfers, and cash advances, right? Not only do they have 0% APR on balance transfers, right? So usually when you hear these types of offers, yeah, it might be 0% APR on the balance transfer, but a lot of times credit cards also come with a balance transfer fee. But Justice Federal Credit Union credit card, as you see right here, there's no balance transfer fee. So you could literally transfer a balance to the Justice Federal Credit Union credit cards and not have to pay any interest for 18 months, no balance transfer fee. So that's a game changer because again, most 0% APR offers, it might be 0% for 12, 18, 20 months, but the balance transfer fee of 3 to 4%. With Justice Federal Credit Union, you're getting the 0% APR and there's no balance transfer fee. So that is a game changer. Now they have the Visa Platinum, the Visa Signature, as well as a student Visa. So the Visa Signature earns 1.5% cash back on every purchase. Again, all of these have the 0% intro APR on purchases, balance transfer, and cash advances. That's so you can literally pull the cash off of the card without paying an exorbitant cash advance APR. The Visa Signature card also comes with Visa Signature Concierge. So this is a 24-hour service for travel, sports and entertainment, food and wine, as well as shopping. Now, some other data points I wanted to share with Justice Federal Credit Union. So they will be using your Equifax personal FICO score, right? So they're using Equifax on the majority of their credit products. So that includes credit cards, loans, lines of credit, automobile loans. And another thing you also want to keep in mind is that they do require POI. So that's proof of income. And generally that's going to be your last 2 pay stubs. And they'll use that in conjunction with your credit report to determine whether or not you qualify. And again, they're going to be pulling Equifax. And I would say Justice Federal Credit Union is somewhat conservative, meaning that they really tend to cater to prime credit. So if you have more of like a challenged credit, then there are going to be certain products that you may not be able to get higher limits for. The personal lines of credit, the personal loans, as well as the credit cards go up to a maximum of $40,000. And one of the great things about Justice Federal Credit Union is that they're only going to pull your credit one time every 90 days. So that's a game changer, meaning that you can apply for multiple credit products within a 90-day period, and they're only going to pull your credit just one time. So that's a game changer. So that means you can apply for multiple different credit products. So after the initial hard pull within that 90 days, they're not going to hard pull you again. So you can use that same report to get multiple products. Now, of course, you will reach a maximum exposure. So that's the total amount of credit exposure for any given customer at any given time. Now, in terms of eligibility, there's really no geographic restrictions. Now, Justice Federal Credit Union, as the name suggests, is more tailored towards law enforcement, but you could join different associations that will allow you to gain membership. And a lot of these associations do come with a cost. So whether that's, 20, 40, even as high as like $100. So just keep that in mind. Overall, I think Justice Federal Credit Union is a great financial institution. If anyone is interested, I've dropped some links in the description of the video. Let me know your comments and questions right down below. And until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.